Good evening, McBee Panther fans around the area, around the state, around the country, around the world. Chris Lloyd here, the voice of the Panthers, along with Terry. What's up, Terry? You doing okay tonight? We also got a couple visitors over. We got some arts and crafts folks up here as well. Miss Bonnie Middleton's back there doing some arts and crafts time. Every time I think of arts and crafts, I think of Happy Gilmore. Remember when he sent his grandma to the home and it was arts and crafts time? And, you know, he acted like he was really a Ben Stiller. And then when Adam Sandler left, he was like this mean guy or whatever. Yeah, that's what we're doing, folks. But, hey, we're coming to you live from McBee tonight where the Lady Panthers begin round one of the Class 1A playoffs against the visiting Williston-Elko Blue Devils. We got Becky Rollins up here as well. I don't leave Becky out. I don't think she cares. But, hey, we got Becky up here and Bonnie doing some arts and crafts in the press box. We're home. We're going to be joined tonight, too. Hey, man, we're going to have a third wheel up here in a minute. Terry, folks, is going to leave us in just a little bit. It's Wednesday. It's church night. So, Terry, if you don't mind, can you pray for us? Say a few prayers for us, if you don't mind. Absolutely. Terry's got it set up tonight, folks. We won't have the field mic, but, hey, we're going to bring everything live to you. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Special thanks again to Mr. Terry Tiller for putting this together. Make sure, again, folks, if you're listening, send me a text, 680-9291. We'll get you a shout-out tonight. You can see on your video right now, it's 73 and cloudy in McBee. I thought it was going to rain a little bit, Terry. There was like a big green cloud over McBee around, right before noon. But we're good to go, man. It should be a good night for softball. 73 degrees and cloudy here in McBee. Panthers coming tonight, folks, come into the playoffs with a 14-4 record, riding a 6-game winning streak. Wins over Lee Central, Sherrall, Chesterfield, doubleheader sweep of Midland STEM and Central last Thursday night, last regular season game. McBee's only lost one non-conference game this season, which was March 19th, almost 2 months ago, in Chesterfield. Although the Lady Panthers finished tied with Lamar for second place in the region standings, they lost a tiebreaker. And so the tiebreaker in our region, instead of playing off like some teams do, was actually defensive runs allowed. And we finished third. So we're the 3 seed in the upper state District 4 bracket. Winner of tonight's game will more than likely play Whitmire Friday night on the road, 6 o'clock. The loser of tonight's game will more than likely play Calhoun County Friday night. McBee, so here's the deal. Let me just kind of set the stage for you. If McBee wins this game tonight, we need Calhoun to beat Whitmire. Now, what are the chances of that happening? Let's see, Terry. What are the chances of Calhoun County beating Whitmire? The same chances of me being Teacher of the Year, which has not happened in 26 years and didn't happen this year. So that doesn't look good. So Whitmire's the 1 seed in our part of the bracket. They play Calhoun County tonight at 6 o'clock. And turn that music down for you guys. Outside as the umpires, as you can see, the umpires meet with the coach of Williston-Elko and our coach, of course, Donna McCaskill. But if we win tonight, folks, let me set it up for you. We would play more than likely Whitmire on the road Friday at 6 o'clock. If we lose this game tonight, we would more than likely be home Thursday in the loser's bracket game. Let's hope that does not happen. So round one of the playoffs tonight, the Blue Devils out of Williston, South Carolina, located in Barnwell County, a little over a 2-hour drive southwest of here, folks. So that's what we're looking to do. Again, I'm going to be announcing. I'm going to do the lineups in just a second. We're going to put you on pause in a second or in a few minutes. Not only, folks, like I said, Terry Tiller will be leaving us in just a little bit. He's got church tonight, but we got a third wheel tonight, Terry. Austin Allison's up here. He's going to be keeping the scoreboard for us. Austin's famous now. He's on the tube, man. So Austin's going to help. It'll be me and Austin tonight just hanging out while Terry leaves to go to church, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you, Terry, for what you do. You're the man. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We're live, but we're going to wait a little bit. We are going to get everything started down here. I've got to announce the lineups. We're going to do national anthem. So we're going to keep the screen up for you. Turn my volume off, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Batting seventh, your designated player, number 8, Lakin Allison. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 11, Addison Lloyd. Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 1, Terwin Kelly. And in left field, number 3, Jenna Newsom. The rest of your Lady Panthers, number 7, Alana Lampier. Number 9, Emily Ramos. And number 12, Ashton Rayleigh. All right, folks, we're back here in McBee, South Carolina. Game 1 of the district playoffs, Upper State 1A district playoffs between the visiting Williston-Elko Blue Devils and your McBee Lady Panthers. 73 and cloudy, Terry. And Austin. I got Terry and Austin. I got two of them. Terry's going to leave here in just a few minutes. Austin running the scoreboard. First pitch from Taylon Irvin. Strike on the outside corner to the third baseman, number 2, Trinaya Josie. The Blue Devils, Williston-Elko, like I said, folks, about 2 hours, 10 minutes southwest of here, Barnwell County. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Good start. I talked to the coach before the game. Their starting pitcher, by the way, got hurt like 2 weeks ago with the catcher. There's a pop-up straight up in the air. They both collided. Concussion for the pitcher. So the pitcher's out, catcher's out. He said, ball outside, by the way. He said that every kid playing tonight is playing a position they really haven't played all year long. So they're dressing out 9 people. Inside corner, strike 3 from Irvin right there. Great pitch. Good start. Shortstop number 6, Michaela Barrett. Great start for the Lady Panthers right there. 4 pitches, 1 out. Playoff time now. Everybody 0-0, guys. Everybody 0-0, Terry. You know what I mean? Terry, what time are you leaving? Terry's going to church, man. He ain't going. I think we're going to keep Terry here. I think we can talk him into it. Here's the first pitch to Michaela Barrett, the shortstop, outside for strike one. A little different for Austin tonight because Austin is usually down there with, the softball dads like hanging out. And I have to pick on Austin in just a second. Inside strike two. We were at Central last week. Pop up right behind us. And Austin was right there. And what happened, Terry? Nobody went for it. Him, Mike Irvin, Olivia's dad. All three of them right there. I was like, I turned around and looked. Okay, somebody's going to catch it. No, didn't even go for it. What the heck, man? Putting Austin on the spot in the first 2 minutes of this game. 1-2 pitch from Irvin. Inside. And he calls strike three right on the corner. Woo! Hey, that's a great call if you're McBee. First base number 15, Kendall Kennedy. Brings up the first base number 15, Kendall Kennedy. So my mom just sent a text, Mama Lloyd, tell Mr. Tiller hello and thank you. And then she said, welcome to Austin. He's in for a treat. Yeah, we're going to put Austin on the map. Austin doesn't realize, he probably doesn't listen to us. Not many people do. But the other night we were trying to get some food DoorDashed to Central. Wonder if we could do it tonight. That would make Mark mad, though, underneath if we did that. Mark would be a little bit upset. Can't do that from Mark Wynn, but we're going to do that, folks. We want some DoorDash. So if you're interested in DoorDash and something up here to the press box, I'd say, 2 pounds of shrimp steamed? Can we get that? A C down the left field line, but foul by number 15, Kendall Kennedy. He should be playing first base for the Blue Devils tonight. Quick 0-2 count for Irvin. Trying to get the song stuff ready. Irvin gets her sign. Rocks back. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. 3 up, 3 down for the Panthers. Make it look easy. Williston-Elko goes 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first. Your Lady Panthers coming up. That was a quick inning. Smooth 2.5 minutes. Thanks for tuning in tonight, folks. I want to thank give thanks to Mr. Terry and for setting this up for us. He is, though, like I said, got to leave the road. He's got church tonight. We were just talking about, sometimes we look around the crowd, you can't see it, folks, so you're looking straight at the field. In a crowd tonight to the right-hand side, sitting on the first row of the bleachers, Mr. Jimbo Crook. Love Jimbo. Really good man. Jimbo's here tonight down there in the stands. So, again, winner of tonight's game, folks, will go to, more than likely, Whitmire. Whitmire's playing Calhoun County tonight, another part of our bracket. McBee, again, is a 3 seed in the District 4 bracket. You can go online at www.schsl.org, and then you click on brackets, and you scroll down. It'll say 1A softball, and you can follow along. So pitching tonight's going to be Haley O'Neill, number 20. Not Williston's number 1 pitcher. Again, their number 1 pitcher actually hurt herself, a little concussion a couple weeks ago, so she's out. Talked to her in the dugout before the game when I was talking to the coaches with the lineup. So their number 1 pitcher is out tonight. But it's playoff time. It's 0-0. What you did during the regular season means absolutely nothing, ladies and gentlemen. Leading off the bottom of the first for the Lady Panthers, your catcher, number 21, Ava Bird. Man, it sucks when you play a good song like Shot Down in Flames by AC/DC and you got to turn it off. You know what I mean? I will say one good thing about Austin. There's a lot of good things I can say about Austin. But, like, last week when we were here, I'm just saying, though. Last week we were here and we had a game. Here's the first pitch to David Bird, low and outside, ball 1 in the dirt. Is, that pregame music is a lot of rap because that's what the girls like to listen to. And Austin said, hey, man, I can't wait till the game starts because I like your selection of music better. Thanks, Austin. Appreciate it. So I'll try to get you some good stuff tonight. Inside. Almost hits Bird right there, ball 2. Again, cloudy, 73 here in McBee. Looked like rain all that. I didn't know if we were going to play this, honestly, Terry, the way the weather looked around 11:30, 12 o'clock. But I don't think it drizzled on my bus route this afternoon, Terry. My substitute bus route. Here's a 2-0 pitch from O'Neal. And at this time, it hits Bird in the head. Lead off hit by pitch right there.
Second baseman, number 5, Sidney Matthews.
Brings up Sidney Matthews, second baseman. Panthers trying to strike early in the first inning. Sidney turns the bunt, takes a pitch. Here's the throw from the catcher. Safe at second base, no play there. Stolen base for David Bird. So the Panthers have one in scoring position already. Matty Bell behind the plate right there. Sorry about that, Matty. So there's a girl on Williston-Elko. I'll tell you all in just a second. Here's the 1-0 pitch from O'Neal outside to Matthews, ball 2. There's a girl for Williston-Elko who's batting. She's playing left field tonight. But her name's Natalia Dolye. And the reason I say that is because when I was down there talking to the coach, she was like, no one's gotten my name right all year long. I said, I got you. Natalia Dolye. Good swing by Matthews right there. The 2-0 fastball fouls it back against the screen. 2-1. Slight wind blowing out to left tonight. There's Callan Jowers assuming his position, the volleyball coach, in left field between the Union Methodist Church sign and your hometown urgent care, right in front of the flag. Callan Jowers, Mr. Patriotic. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Inside, almost hits Matthews. Backs up a little bit, ball 3. Austin, did you work hard today? Attaboy. Hardly worked. Smart man. Perry, did you work hard today? The mail's got to be delivered, right? The mail's got to be delivered. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Matthews hits a slow grounder to O'Neal. Looks left and throws it to the first baseman, Kendall Kennedy, for the first out, but Bird does advance.
Shortstop number 2, Lily Beasley.
Brings up senior shortstop number 2, Lily Beasley. Trying to get us on the board early to start this game. Don't know much about Williston, to be honest, folks. I looked on Max Preps for records and stuff, and they're not really updated. All we know is they finished 3rd in their region. First pitch to Beasley is a little bloop to right field over the second baseman's head. That's going to score the first run of the game, David Bird. So Beasley with an RBI single to get us going here.
Pitcher number 10, Taylin Irvin.
You know, I know she's only in 7th grade, but the way she swings the bat, she's due for one. She's swung it well all year. First pitch to Irvin is a seed up the middle, base hit by the shortstop, Michaela Barrett right there. So back-to-back hits for the Panthers.
First baseman number 13, Kendra Chestnut.
So back-to-back base hits, back-to-back pitches. Brings up the first baseman, senior number 13, Kendra Chestnut. So the Panthers have won across already. On the Lily Beasley base hit that scored David Bird. Low and inside to Kendra Chestnut. Kendra hasn't hit a home run all year, by the way, guys. Not that, you know. She's due, I guess you could say. 1-0 pitch. Chestnut takes it inside. It's actually called a strike. Got by the catcher right there. But it's going to advance the runners. So Beasley goes to 3rd. Irvin to 2nd. A strike, but a dropped ball by the catcher right there. So now the Panthers looking at 2nd and 3rd. One out here in the bottom of the 1st. Already with a 1-0 lead. Outside, ball 2. That drink break brought to you by Terry. Diet Dr. Pepper. Back with Diet Dr. Pepper tonight, Terry. Diet Pepsi last week. 2-1 pitch. Strike on the outside corner right there. Good pitch. All we're trying to do, Kendra, put it play right here. That's it. Get another run across early. Here's the 2-2. Inside, pass ball. Here comes Beasley. There's the play at the plate, but Beasley's going to make it. Ball gets by O'Neal. But good job by the first baseman there of actually backing up the play. So Beasley scores on the wild pitch. Irvin goes to 3rd. Chestnut takes a ball. Full count. 2-0 Panthers, just like that. Great start for the Lady Panthers. Chestnut trying to add to it. How was the pork chop, Terry? Absolutely. Terry's already had his daily pork chop. Swing and a miss, strike 3 in the inside corner. Good pitch right there by O'Neill.
Third baseman number 4, Olivia Talbert.
Brings up Olivia Talbert, your third baseman tonight. Guaranteed to take some hacks. Love the way she swings the bat. First pitch on the outside corner, strike 1. Good pitch by O'Neill right there, painting the corner. So 2-0 Panthers. Bottom of the first. Taylon Irvin on third. Here's the 0-1. Swings through another fastball. Strike 2. Outside in the dirt, ball 1. Sorry. Actually trying to get my next song ready. That's what I do, Austin. I stay busy up here, man. When you're up top. 1-2 to Talbot. 2 outs. High, ball 2. Panthers looking to bust it open big time here in the first inning. O'Neill rocks back. Here's the 2-2 to Talbot. She swings and hits a fly ball to left field. It's going to drop in front of Natalia Dollier. So RBI single, 2-out RBI single by Olivia Talbot. Puts the Panthers up 3-0.
Designated player number 8, Lakin Allison.
Brings up your designated player tonight, Lakin Allison. Her dad happens to be standing next to me. It's always different from up here, man. First pitch low, ball 1. So the Panthers with 3 hits in the first inning and 3 runs. 2 outs here. Here's the 1-0 to Allison. Takes a high fastball for ball 2. Good take. Now she's looking to jump on one. This is the pitch. 2-0 count. O'Neill gets the sign. Rocks back. Here's the 2-0 to Allison. Low in the dirt. Ball 3. Good take. Williston-Elko brought about, I'd say, about 15, 20 people for a 2-hour and 15-minute ride. And from Barnwell County. Here's the 3-0 in the dirt. Ball 4.
Right fielder number 11, Addison Lloyd.
Brings up your right fielder. She's going to swap places with Terwin tonight. She usually bats 8th, and Terwin usually bats 8th and Addison 9th, but they just swapped in the order tonight. So here's Addison Lloyd, your right fielder, with 2 on, 2 outs. Takes ball 1 on the outside. 3 hits, 3 runs already for the Panthers. Trying to do more damage right here. Trying to bust it open. O'Neill gets a sign, rocks back. Here's the 1-0 to Lloyd. Outside, ball 2. O'Neill a little wild these last few batters. Again, not their number one pitcher. Number one pitcher, again, out with a concussion and hurt for the last couple weeks. 2-0 pitch to Lloyd. Outside in the dirt again, ball 3. 7 straight balls. Had to count that up for a second. 7 straight balls by O'Neill. Lloyd taking all the way right here. If she swings, you will not be hearing from me for the rest of the night. High, ball 4.
Center fielder number 1, Terwin Kelly.
Brings up our center fielder, Terwin Kelly. Again, her and Lloyd swapping in the lineup tonight. We talked about Terwin struggling a bit this year, but getting hot in the last couple games, putting the bat on the ball better, hitting it solid. So this is her time, playoff time now. So Terwin's got a chance to bust this wide open. 3-0 Panthers. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. The winner tonight will be more than likely on the road Friday at Whitmire. Great place for a ball game, too, man. Great environment for a ball game at Whitmire. High, ball 2. Went there last year in game 1 of the Upper State, and, man, that was fun. Man, what a great atmosphere. Not sure we'll be able to go Friday. We'll make that decision later on. Here's a 2-0 pitch to Kelly. High, ball 3, and that is now 11 straight balls thrown by Haley O'Neill. Struggling these last 3 batters. So Kelly's going to be taking all the way right here. Here's the 3-0. Outside, ball 4. So that walks a run in. Olivia Talbert's going to score. Lakin Allison goes to third. Addison Lloyd to second.
Back to the top of the order, your catcher, number 21, Dava Bird.
So the Panthers are going to bat around in the first inning, and Dava's got a chance to blow this one open. Got hit in her first at-bat. First pitch, high and outside, ball 1. 13 straight balls. If we were in Texas A&M right now, if you guys pay attention to college baseball, Texas A&M, they do that thing where if you throw like so many balls in a row, the whole crowd just starts yelling ball 8. It's great. Almost hit again. Bird actually picked her foot up right there. 14 straight balls. Ooh, O'Neill just struggling right now. Here's the 2-0. Outside, ball 3. 15 straight. Tough start for O'Neill. Had 1 out after the first 2 batters. Actually had 2 outs after the first 5 batters. And that's ball 4. So another run walked in. Lakin Allison's going to score the 4th run of the game for the Panthers already. Hey, we can play quick music during the mound visit. Let me find a good song. I have one already lined up. I'll play a good one here. Let's see. Can't go wrong with the Black Keys. Old school Black Keys. You like the Black Keys, Austin? Not bad. Are you a rock guy or a country guy? You're both? I like the rock and country. I like it. See, I like country, but see, to me, there's only one real country dude, and that's Stapleton. You know, Stapleton's country. Tyler Childers is country. He's more, he's kind of folk, but he's great. Some of these other guys, I'm just not convinced they're country. You know what I mean? Nothing against him. Morgan Wallen, he's okay, man. I mean, I like some of his music, but to me, he's not like when I think country.
Second baseman, number 5, Sydney Matthews.
So Sydney Matthews batting for the second time in the inning. 5-0 Panthers, bottom of the first. First pitch from O'Neill. High, ball 1, but Lloyd will not go on that. Smart. She's got her daddy's speed, but she shouldn't need to go on that one. Unfortunately, that's yeah. Daddy. What? Yeah, I was gonna say, I might run a lot, but not for speed. Here's the 1-0. Matthews low in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher right there, Maddie Bell. Ball 2. And O'Neill, bless her heart, just struggling right now. That is 4 walks in a row, 16, 17. That's 18 straight balls. Those a strike right there. There we go. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Panthers scored 5 already on 3 hits. Been walked 4 times, hit by a pitch. Here's the 2-1. In the dirt, bounces. Good stop again by Bell to keep it in front and not to the backstop there. So Matthews looking at 3-1. Again, bases loaded. Panthers trying to bust this open already. Here's the 3-1 from O'Neill to Sydney. Sydney hits a ground ball to the shortstop, makes a good play, throws it third, but no, she drops the ball. Good play by the shortstop right there. Third baseman couldn't hang on.
Shortstop number 2, Lily Beasley.
So Addison Lloyd scores right there. The 6th run of the inning. So 6-0 now, Lady Panthers in the bottom of the first. First pitch to Beasley is pass ball, but Terwin's not going to go. Holds up there. Never know what you're going to get sometimes in the playoffs with some of these teams. You just don't know. 1-0 pitch. Hits Beasley. Second hit by a pitch of the inning. Terwin Kelly's going to score. David Bird moves to third base. Sidney moves to second. Lily, of course, goes to first.
Pitcher number 10, Taylon Irvin.
If there's one that could lose it right now, see you, Miss Bonnie. Enjoyed arts and crafts time. Enjoyed it. Here is the first pitch to Irvin. Low for ball 1. Seven nothing Panthers. Bottom of the first already. Takes high. Ball 2. Oof. Kind of feel for O'Neal right here. Really working hard in the mound, but just nothing going her way after the, like I said, had 2 outs after the first 5 batters, and since it's kind of been downhill. Inside for ball 3, but this time Bird's going to come in and score on the wild pitch actually. That makes it 3-0 to Irvin. Sidney Matthews is going to advance to third. Lily Beasley goes to second. Irvin hits a seed to left field, and it's actually off the glove of Natalia Dahlia, the left fielder. Matthews scores. Beasley scores. And Irvin's going to be at third base with a stand-up triple, depending how you score it.
First baseman number 13, Kendra Chestnut.
I'm a homer, but I'm tough as well. And that ball, to me, should have been caught. You know? Not trying to be rude about it. Should have been caught. Actually thought it was going to be caught. And they'll get mad, but that's like an E. And there's a little bloop down the right field line, and it's fair. Right off the line for Kendra Chestnut. She rounds first, stands up in second. Right fielder gets the ball in finally. Taylon Irvin scores.
Third baseman number 4, Olivia Talbert.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, 11-0 in the first inning. If you told me that would have happened, didn't really expect that. Low in the dirt for ball 1 to Olivia Talbert, who singled her first time up, which was about 10 minutes ago. So Chestnut got a double. I got to write this down, sorry. Irvin scores. Down the middle for strike 1. I guess. Was it? I didn't look. Was it down the middle? Attaboy. Again, Terry Taylor headed to church, folks. I got Austin Allison next to me tonight. If you're tuning in. Here's the 1-1. A little ground ball up the middle by the second baseman catch. Throws at the first, but it's wide. Bad throw by the second baseman. Chestnut's going to score on the air by Abby Hutto.
Designated player number 8, Lakin Allison.
12-0 Panthers. Here comes Lakin Allison, who walked her first time up on 4 pitches. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. So 2 at-bats for Lakin. She's seen 5 straight balls. Talbot on first. We're still in the bottom of the first, folks. It's 12-0 Lady Panthers. Don't adjust your scoreboard screen right there. Inside fastball for strike 1. Been a long first inning. 6:23. Been about a 18, 19-minute first inning. O'Neal rocks back. In the dirt, ball 2. I really would have thought they'd change pitchers by now. Not to be mean. I know he told me they're kind of pitching by committee, but I really would have thought after about the 4th or 5th run they'd go ahead and switch. But here's the 2-1. Outside ball 3. Talbert's going to take second. Some more Diet Dr. Pepper. Always goes well. Ground ball down the line, but foul. Good play by the third baseman. Just foul. I'd like to see her make the throw across the diamond just to do it. Trinai Josie, I'd like to see that. Good play. So full count to Allison. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Ground ball up the middle. Good play by we're off the shortstop's glove. Talbert makes a turn. She's going to come home. That was just tough play by the shortstop. Nothing she could do there but just try to stop it. Base hit for Allison. Scores Talbert.
Right fielder, number 11, Addison Lloyd.
Brings up Addison Lloyd, who walked her first time up about 10, 15 minutes ago. Panthers 13-0. Ooh, good start. First pitch, inside for ball 1. Are y'all stealing stuff up here? Are y'all stealing things? Not paying attention. Not many people do. 1-0 to Lloyd. Strike on the outside corner. Long first inning for Williston-Elko. A good one for the Panthers. Here's the 1-1 to Lloyd. High, ball 2. I might have had a swing at that one. I thought he was going to call a strike, but I might have had a swing at that. But it always looks good from up here, our angle. O'Neal rocks back. Here's the 2-1. Outside, ball 3. Can the Panthers bat around twice in the first inning? Wow. 31, 2 outs. Allison on first. Ball 4 to Lloyd. Yep, you're right. Good job. I mean, you are exactly on the money on that.
Center fielder, number 1, Terwin Kelly.
Pitch. Now the coach comes out. I believe he's going to make a change at 13-0. Yeah, you can see it's happening, and he is. So we're going to have a pitching change here, folks. In the center fielder, it looks like Kylie Lott is going to come in. And you got to feel for Haley O'Neal. Did a good job. It's tough. She's not the number 1 pitcher.
Now pitching for the Blue Devils, number 1, Kylie Lott. Let's play some music.
So Kylie Lott comes in for the Blue Devils here in the bottom of the first. Going to be warm up right here. You do not adjust your sets. That is correct. 13-0 Panthers. And as my esteemed partner tonight, Austin Allison, said, that was the 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This will be the 13th. You're right. This is the 13th coming up 2-out batter that the Panthers are going to send up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 hits. 4 hits this inning, 5 hits this inning. And there have been 1 hit by pitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 walks. It's a rough start for the Blue Devils. You drive 2 hours and 15 minutes, you warm up, and you give up 13 in the first inning. Tough. Tough start. I want to give a shout out to the baseball team. Pulled one out last night, the first round of the district, beating Green Upstate. They will be home Thursday night against the Great Falls Red Devils, region opponent. Great Falls, of course, was the 4 seed, beat Williston-Elko last night 10-1. So it'll be McBee tomorrow night at home against Great Falls in round 2 of the district upper state for them. Here comes Terwin Kelly, the 18th batter of this inning. First pitch from Kylie Lott, high for ball 1. And again, as Mr. Allison, my esteemed colleague tonight, Terry took off to go to church, pray for us. Don't blame him. This is the 13th 2-out batter of the inning. I might have had to call that a strike. I mean, I ain't trying to be. I know it was a ball. I might. It's 13-0. Anything from the neck to the feet, I'm probably calling a strike right now, man. Nothing personal. And I understand you have to be. It's softball, and you want to do your job right. Inside for ball, it hit her. It hit her. Take that. Hit by pitch. Take that. Loads the bases. So Allison will now be on third. Lloyd on second.
Top of the order, catcher, number 21, Dava Bird.
So Bird, who is hit by a pitch and walked. I got to cross out the 3, Austin, and I'm putting a 1 right there. And Bird swings at an inside fastball. She wasn't taking. She wants to swing. No, nobody does. Foul for strike 1. I just had to cross out the 3. This is the third time that David Bird has batted in the bottom of the first, folks. Crazy. Here is the 0-1 from Lott. Bird takes high for ball 1. Man, I might have had to swing at that one. You don't want to form bad habits. I mean, you still want to play and do things the right way, but 1-1 to Bird. High, ball 2. 13-0, folks. McBee, bottom of the first. We're still batting. This game started at 5:57. It's been a 33-minute first inning. 33-minute first inning. Panthers batting for the third time in the bottom of the first. Inside, ball 3. 31. And in the dirt for ball 4. Allison scores. Lloyd moves to third. Kelly to second.
Second baseman, number 5, Sydney Matthews.
Brings up Sydney for the third time. Lott's first pitch to Matthews. Inside, ball 1. I'm just waiting for the umpire, Austin, to just call a strike that's not, hey, strike 1, just for the heck of it. And that hits her. So hit by a pitch on Matthews. Lloyd scores the 15th run of the inning.
Shortstop, number 2, Lily Beasley.
Now Lily Beasley bats for the third time of the inning. Terwin Kelly now on third. David Bird on second. Sydney on first. First pitch to Lily is high for ball 1. Again, winner tonight of this game will go more than likely to Whitmire on Friday, the 1 seed in District 4 of the Upper State. They're playing Calhoun County. I don't see that one being close. Inside for ball 2. Mark Winburn downstairs cooking, but I still want to do a DoorDash sometime. I don't have DoorDash, Austin. It's not on my phone, but I just want to have a DoorDash. Somebody bring it to me. Somebody out there listening. Lily B sees the seat, and there's the third out. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. There is finally the third out of the inning, and I don't have my song ready like I wanted to. Where's it at? Here we go. Oh, my gosh, where's it at? Dude, I had it. Man, where's my song at? Dude, we'll just do this one. I had a song played. Panthers
scored 15 in the bottom of the first. Folks, tomorrow night, your baseball team will be home at 6 o'clock after their win last night. They will be home tomorrow at 6 o'clock versus Great Falls. Come on out and support the boys.
Whew, Austin, you know what, man? We've played Lee Central. We didn't play CAA Johnson. That's a whole different ball game. We played Midland STEM, but we haven't had an inning like that all year. That was, not to be bad about it. Yep. We batted 13, 14, 16 times with 2 outs. 16 times with 2 outs. Don't adjust your TV, folks. It is 15-0 McBee. It is the top of the second.
Leading off for the Blue Devils in the top of the second, third baseman number 20, Haley O'Neill.
I have been corrected. The game will be 6:30 tomorrow night. 6:30 tomorrow night. Well, excuse me, Officer Brown. Who do you think you are? Oh, Larry. Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Brown might be the coolest guy at McBee High. The nicest guy you'll meet. Big-time supporter. First pitch from Irvin is a ball in the outside corner. And now the umpire is going to sit there and say, you know what, you're going to have to throw it down the middle. That was a good pitch. So here's Haley O'Neill, who started the game on the mound. Was replaced by Haley Lott inside for ball 2 right there. I've been informed now Josh Tiller just texted me. Tomorrow's game is 6:30. So now Josh has texted me and Officer Brown. 6:30 game time tomorrow night. Excuse me, guys. My bad. Great Falls. I think a lot of that's bus situation, too. Because a lot of those bus drivers do not. There's a little ground ball to the right-hand side. Matthews gets it. Good job there and tosses it over to Kendra Chestnut for the first out.
Catcher number 17, Maddie Bell.
I know. Tell me, you didn't have to do a thing, did you? So Maddie Bell, first time up tonight. First pitch from Irvin. Down the middle but low, ball 1, I'm guessing. Little check swing foul ball off the backstop here. 1-1. They might get home early. See if the Orioles can lose again. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Bell swings through a fastball in the outside corner for strike 2. 15-0, folks. Top of the second. Irvin with a 1-2 count. Inside on the corner. I won't lie to you. First inning, that was strike 3 to the first batter. But when it's 15-0, you're not going to get that call. Not being funny, being truthful. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball to right field, and it's actually going to get over Lloyd. Says she dives for it, makes a good play, but out of her reach, gets to the fence. Bell rounds second, goes to third, standing up. So a triple by Maddie Bell. Good opposite field hit right there.
Left fielder number 13, Natalia Dolye.
Man, Lloyd actually got dirty on that play. That a girl. A little dive action. First pitch to Natalia Dolye is a half-swing strike. Natalia is the only name I practiced on this thing because we were in the dugout, like I said before the game. She said no one, maybe one person that's announced her name has gotten it right all year. Good inside fastball there for strike 2. One out. Runner on third. 0-2 count from Irvin to Dolye. A little ground ball down the first base line. Fielded by Chestnut. Gets the out. Bell scores. RBI for Dolye.
Right fielder number 3, Alexis Bailey.
Brings up the right fielder, Alexis Bailey, her first time up tonight. First pitch from Irvin. High inside, ball 1. (15-1) now. In the top of the second here in McBee, South Carolina. Outside ball 2. Hey, man. Well, shout out to my buddy in Chesterfield, Coach Barefoot, Victor Barefoot, one of my favorite people in the world, tuning in tonight. Thanks for the shout out, Coach, listening in tonight. Appreciate it, or tuning in. Inside for ball 4. First walk of the night for Irvin.
Second base from number 4, Abby Hutto.
Brings up your second baseman, Abby Hutto. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Williston-Elko down 15-1. First pitch from Irvin. Strike right on the inside corner right there. Good spot. I think I've told y'all before from up here, her ball moves a lot. The last-minute break. Crazy. Strike 2. Irvin way ahead right here. Here's the 0-2. Bird sets up outside. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Blue Devils score 1. We go to the bottom of the second. McBee 15, Williston 1. Folks, I stand corrected. The baseball game tomorrow night, 6:30 start time against Great Falls. And folks, it's time for your song of the day, your Michaela Winburn song of the day. Don't forget to go down to the concession stand, see Michaela, Mark, and Melissa, and thank them for all they do for McBee High softball.
So Michaela Winburn, and the reason I usually play it on the bottom of the third, but we might not see a bottom of the third tonight. If we get another run here, 15 after 3, it's a ball game. And the Blue Devils are putting the starting pitcher back in. But the Michaela Winburn song of the day. I always message Michaela today of a home game when I can play one of her songs. Today it's Jody Messina out of nowhere. Jody Messina. Man. See, this is when Austin was country. Back in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Man, that was good country, man. I used to enjoy it, listen to it all the time. Now I'm just like, what's country? Like I said, Stapleton comes on, and I really want to see Stapleton in concert, but I think I need to get a DoorDash ticket for that because it's like $500 to go see that guy.
Leading off for the Lady Panthers in the bottom of the second is going to be number 12, Ashton Rayleigh.
So pinch hitter Ashton Rayleigh right now for Taylon Irvin. Irvin may be done. I'm not sure. Just depends. I had actually forgotten about this song until she sent it to me today. This is actually Michaela Winburn's favorite all-time song, she said. I'm All Right by Jody Messina. Austin, do you have a favorite all-time song? You have a favorite all-time artist. Who's that? Bob. Oh, my God. Do you know Bob Seger turned 80 yesterday? Yesterday. Bob Seger turned 80. I was actually going to play a Bob Seger song. I wasn't going to play Against the Wind. I wasn't going to play Night Moves. I think I was going to play Fire Lake. It's a great song, man. Actually, just for you, Austin, at the end of this inning, let's go ahead and play some Fire Lake, man. It's the Austin Allison song of the day coming up. Michaela might be getting outdone. Folks, we got a pinch hitter here. This is going to be Ashton Rayleigh hitting for Taylon Irvin. First pitch from O'Neill. High for ball 1. I got to change the 4 to a 2. So this is going to be Ashton Rayleigh. Here's the 1-0. Down the middle, good pitch right there. Strike 1. And honestly, when O'Neill was warming up, before the game, she looked good. She was throwing a lot of strikes in the warm-ups. Not hard, but she throws strikes and it was moving the ball a little bit, but then again started struggling. Like I said, we got 2 outs after the 5th batter and then scored 12 more runs. 12 runs with 2 outs is what we did in the first inning, folks. Don't adjust your TV. 15-1 Panthers. Bottom of the second. Ashton Rayleigh. Inside, ball 3 from O'Neill. Panthers kind of shot themselves in the foot, ladies and gentlemen. I'll kind of explain that to you. couple weeks back. Here's the 3-1. That's it. Swing it. Ground ball to the shortstop. Good play. Throws it to first. Oh, and first baseman drops it. Good play by the shortstop right there, too, Michaela Barrett. But Kendall Kennedy could not hold on.
First baseman number 13, Kendra Chestnut.
Fire Lake, your favorite Bob? Really? Bob Seger's home? Fire Lake? I hear you, man. Great minds think alike. Well, you don't want to, trust me, have anything of a great mind with me, man. Was that a ball? Yeah, ball. I'm sorry. Chestnut with a single, or double, excuse me, her last time up. Oh, and she gets hit by a pitch. Her third at bat right there. Hit by a pitch. That'll move Rayleigh to second.
Third baseman number 4, Olivia Talbert.
Man, you're going to make me bust out some Bob Seger Firelight, and these people won't know what hit them because they'll have no clue. They'll be like, dude, what are you doing up there? Who is that guy? Like, dude, exactly. You're a communist if you don't know. I'm surprised Talbert didn't swing at that. That was her, man, I know it was inside for a ball, but I was just waiting for Talbert to unload on that pitch right there because she loves to swing at that. So 1-0 to Talbert. Inside for ball 2, gets by the catcher. Rayleigh's going to take third. Chestnut to second. Again, the game is complete if it's 15 after 3. If you're leading by 15 after 3, the game's complete even in the playoffs. 10 after 5. I would love to save ball 3 right there. Rayleigh comes home and scores. Puts the Panthers up 16-1. Chestnut goes to third. Tough one. Talbert with the 3-0. I'm seeing she's swinging. Inside for strike 1. Oh, I thought she'd be swinging at that one. I'd like to save some of these runs over Friday at Whitmire. I ain't going to lie to you. Love to save about 10 or 15 of them for Whitmire. More than likely, that's where we'll be Friday, folks. Not sure we'll be broadcasting that one. There's a good ground ball by Talbert. Throw to first base. And the first baseman drops it again. Tough play right there. First baseman drops it again. Good play.
Designated player number 8, Lakin Allison.
So Talbot reaches on an error. Second of the inning by the first baseman. 2 good throws. Just tough. She's in her glove and come right out in the last minute right there. Lakin Allison with first and third. I didn't move that. Okay, yeah, first and third. Talbert's going to take second right there. 16-1 Panthers, bottom of the second. Allison 1 for 1 today. Walked her first time up, base hit last time. Inside for ball 2. I see some chicken bacon ranch fries from up top, and, man, they look good. We should DoorDash those from downstairs. That's what we should do. I should text Mark, hey, can y'all DoorDash us some chicken bacon ranch fries up here? 2 orders, please, for me and Austin. I'll do it after this inning. O'Neal struggling again. They took her out in the first inning. Struggling again, put her back in. That ball bounced right in front of the plate. Chestnut's going to score. The 17th run of the game for the Panthers. Talbert's going to go to third. Lakin takes second.
Now batting number 7, Alana Lampier.
Brings up Alana Lampier, is going to bat for Addison Lloyd. Did it hit her head? I missed. I was right stuff. Hit her in the helmet. Number
9, Emily Ramos.
Brings up number 9, new hitter Emily Ramos right here. Emily just celebrated her 16th birthday last Thursday. And then Addison celebrated her 16th this past Saturday. I would love to tell you guys she got a brand new car, but that didn't happen. I don't make that Victor Barefoot money. If I made that Victor Barefoot money, I don't know if he's still listening, but if I made that Victor Barefoot money, she'd have a Lexus in the front yard right now. 4-door, 4-wheel drive. Ball gets by. Here comes Talbert. Safe. She is underneath the tag right there. Talbot scores on a pass ball. Allison goes to third. Lampier to second. 18-1 Lady Panthers. Bottom of the second. And honestly, not to be bad about this, if after Ramos hits, you might see, and she might not, it's fine, I understand, but you might see Donna pull the old leave early, get 3 outs, call it a game, but you never know. Ramos swings to a fastball, strike 1. 1-1 count. Ramos batting for Terwin Kelly. Ball in the dirt. Ball 2. Hey, we've got to give a shout out also, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, to the track team. Some of the track athletes, not all of them, those who qualified, are going to the Upper State Championship this Saturday at Keenan High School in Columbia. Starting time will be 10 a.m. on that, so good luck to all the Panthers participating. We got some good track folks, man. No outs, bottom of the second. Here's the 3-1. Ramos swings through a fastball, strike 2. 18-1 Panthers. They scored 15 in the first. That was, what I say, about a 35-minute inning in the first inning. Here's the 3-2. Strike 3.
Catcher number 21, Dava Bird.
So here comes Dava Bird, who is 0 for 0 with 2 walks and a hit by pitch. 2 runs scored. Austin, if this keeps up, I don't know if we're going to go Friday, to be honest with you. But if we do, you're keeping the scoreboard. This is why? Because I'm superstitious. We've scored 18. You know what I mean? Coach Chris is a pretty superstitious guy, man. It's the way I roll. We won't be up top, though. There is a fly ball to left field and off the bottom of the fence. Allison scores. Here comes Lampier. She's going to stand up. A 2-run double for Dava Bird.
Second baseman number 5, Sydney Matthews.
Brings up Sydney Matthews. So 1 out here in the bottom of the second. 20-1 McBee. Bird takes third on the pass ball. Yeah, my whole playlist just got shot by this game. High ball 2, and Bird's going to score on the dropped ball by the catcher right there. She couldn't find it. So to make that 21-1 McBee, more than enough. Again, save some of these for Friday. Matthews with a 2-0 count. High, ball 3. Nah, I've actually, after this, off the face mask for ball 4, but she's hit by pitch anyway, so that was off the face mask there. Hope Matthews is okay.
Shortstop number 2, Lily Beasley.
Now, actually, I have to go back to my room and do some work. Big EOC stuff next Tuesday. I've just got a lot of work on my desk to get done. So once I'm done here, yeah, it's back to the classroom. Don't let that fool you, folks. It's not teacher to your stuff. It's just the EOC time. You cram it up at the end of big state testing. Yeah, she left early there. I knew she was going to, so Matthews left early. That's going to be the second out of the inning. Smart. I like that. I still got Fire Lake ready to go on the third out for you there, Austin. Still got some Fire Lake with Bob Seger. Man, I love Bob Seger. I would have loved to see him in concert. Favorite all-time artist? Oh, the good stop by the first baseman right there. Good play for the third out.
Panthers score 6 to make it 21-1, going to the bottom of the top of the third. Whoops. Folks, we'll give a shout out to our track athletes on Saturday. Going to the Upper State Championship at Keenan High School in Columbia. Starting time will be 10 a.m. Winner of tonight's game, folks, Friday will be on the road, more than likely at Whitmire.
Olivia Talbert's going to pitch now, so Irvin does, I believe, probably come out of the game. So what? Is she going to catch Lakin? Wait, you know, when people think about, like, when people say, hey, man, name me your favorite Bob Seger song, it's always like, Night Moves, Against the Wind, Saturday, what's it called? There's something in it, but no one ever says Fire Lake. Such a great song, though, man. So your favorite artist of all time is Bob Seger. You don't have a favorite song of all time that's just like all over? Just curious. I just didn't know. Thunderstruck by AC/DC it is. You could have the worst day of your life for the most part, and then Thunderstruck comes on. You want to go, like, beat people up. You know what I mean? You want to find somebody, beat them up just for the heck of it.
Leading off for the Blue Devils in the top of the third, center fielder number 1, Kylie Lott.
My favorite song of all time, by the way, is for personal reasons, of course, is "Wish You Were Here" by Pink Floyd. Love that song, man. Every time it comes on, you just stop. Lott turns the bunt, squares the bunt, goes through for strike one. So the Panthers have made some defensive changes. Ashton Redley playing third. Emily Ramos in center. Alana Lampier in right. Lakin Allison goes to first. Foul ball. Another bunt foul ball. Somebody just texted me. Let me see. Sometimes you got to look through your thing. Oh, yeah, Mom. Mom comes out with – Mom's listening. Mom still listens. You know what I mean? Mama Lloyd in Maryland. And she just legit put me in my place. Mom said, didn't he sing Old Time Rock and Roll? Yes, Mom. That was your favorite Bob Seger. My mom loves that song. I'll never forget back when I was a kid growing up. Mom loved that song. Old Time Rock and Roll, Bob Seger. You're right, Mom. Good job. Mom wins the trivia of the day. Backwards K. Strike 3 right there.
Third baseman number 2, Chania Josie.
Brings up the third baseman, Chania Josie. Chania struck out looking her first time up, which was about an hour ago. Not to be funny. 21 to McBee. Top of the third. Talbert now pitching two. I'm sorry. Here's a ground ball to Rayleigh at third. Across the diamond. And what a pick over there by Allison. Stuck the glove out and said, hey, make it look routine. Exactly. Her dad even said it over here. Look what I found.
Shortstop number 6, Michaela Barrett.
That. Allison just said, I'm just going to keep my glove right. Not being funny. She said, I'm going to keep my glove right here. And it bounced right into it. So 2 out for the Panthers here in the top of the third. Here's a little pop-up to the shortstop, and that's going to be the ball game, folks, right there. So just like that, Panthers win. We'll still play some Cool in the Gang because that's what we do after a win. It doesn't matter. We still play Cool in the Gang. Got to find it. Here we go.
right, folks, your final score, McBee 21, Williston-Elko 3. Excuse me, 1. Panthers will be on the road Friday night, more than likely at Whitmire for a 6 p.m. game. Williston-Elko will play the loser of Whitmire and Calhoun County. Again, folks, don't forget tomorrow night, head on down to the baseball field, 6:30, round 2. Panthers will host Great Falls. Thanks for coming out. Please be safe going home, folks.
Well, Austin, let's see. Your first time here, we scored 21 runs. A little different from up here, isn't it? A little different up here. You know what I mean? No foul balls coming at you. Nobody talking smack to you when you don't go for a foul ball, stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's the way we do it. Terry's starting church right about now, 7 o'clock. He'll come back tonight and get this stuff. So that's where we sit, folks. So big win for the Panthers, 21-1 over Williston-Elko. Just tough night for the Blue Devils. The number one pitcher, like I said, was out due to concussion, getting hurt about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Her and the catcher actually collided for a fly ball right between the catcher and first baseman. I'm just going to be catcher and pitcher. And the pitcher told me in the dugout, she said, Coach, I did catch it. And she did. But unfortunately, like I said, folks, so the number one pitcher was out. Williston-Elko only dressed 9 tonight. Kind of just outnumbered there, and just a rough night all around for them. So the Panthers now will more than likely go on the road, see Whitmire, and that's going to be a good one. Last year we broadcasted that game at Whitmire. Whitmire is young. They started a bunch of 8th and 9th graders last year, only had like 1 or 2 seniors. This should be a really good game Friday night. The Panthers, and what I was talking about earlier with how we kind of shot ourselves in the foot, by not finishing second in the region, the second-place team, Lamar, was actually in a good bracket. Not that this isn't a good one, but Lamar was in a bracket that they probably will win. And we, by losing to Lamar about 3 weeks ago, I think actually the day before the prom, that 8-2 loss hurt us. And actually the way we lost it, if we'd only lost that game like 3-2, we would have been the second-place team. But because we gave up some runs. But it is what it is, folks. Can't change that. So Panthers will be on the road. If they win Friday night at Whitmire, they will be home Wednesday, and somebody will have to come beat them twice. If the Panthers lose Friday night, they will be back home Monday against either the team you just saw or Calhoun County. Now, here's the only bad thing. Looking at the weather, big chance of rain all day Friday and Saturday. So hopefully these playoffs don't get backed up. One thing the high school league did that I really like, they have staggered the baseball and softball playoffs to where like baseball plays on Tuesday, softball Wednesday, so they're not 2 games going on at the same time, and people can come watch each team play. So, again, Coach Josh has got the baseball team after a big win last night. Tough one, but it came back and won, and folks in the playoffs, all that matters is you win. Doesn't matter how you do it. Doesn't matter how it takes place. Win the game. So the Panthers tomorrow in baseball will be home at 6:30 against Great Falls, and they're in good shape. If the Panthers win tomorrow, somebody's going to come beat them on Monday twice, and that very rarely happens. Not to be funny about it, but hey. So Coach Josh and the Panthers in a real good shape for baseball, so good luck to them tomorrow night. Again, we will be – I'm not sure if we're going Friday. We have to actually pay a little bit of money for this. We had to dish it out tonight. Might have to take up a donation amongst the parents. I ain't said nothing, but hey, it's all good. But if we will see Friday night. Not sure if we're traveling yet or not. Me and Terry have talked a little bit. It would be a good one. That would be a good game. That would be a solid game. So, folks, I'm not sure. We'll see if we do broadcast. But I will let you guys know. Folks, again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for Austin hanging out with me tonight up here while Terry's at church. Praying for us, hopefully. Praying for me, hopefully. And, folks, if we don't talk to you Friday, we will see you soon.